Hello, everybody. This is Miss Beulah May Walker live and in the flush. Here is Arm. Arm is here. Listen, I had to come up. I had to come up. I rushed so fast. I didn't get my right hair. Everything. I didn't get my right glasses. Everything. I didn't get my right nothing. And everything like that. Thank God I already had my teeth in my mouth and everything like that. Because great God, I've been rushing. Trying to get you out of yonder. So I can tell y'all what the governor really meant. Listen, share this video so the people will know, everybody understand what the governor been saying. Because he said it real nice and real calm. But some people, you can't be real nice to them. And you sure God can't be real calm with them because they take it for weakness. Listen, this is Miss Beulah May Walker, live and in the flush. Listen, I wants to tell you something other. Y'all can play around with this here Florence if you want to. But the last person I know named Florence was something else. Do you understand? Don't you remember her off the Jeffersons? You can about base a storm off of the people characteristics you know. Listen, y'all better not play around out there. Out there, if you know, you this is what the governor meant to tell you. Let me tell you what the governor said. He said, now everybody please listen to me. Now if you are going to be in those areas that we've declared evacuation areas, please be sure to evacuate. This young woman's Beulah said, get your rump out of there now. You better run. You better run. You better run and keep on running. Better run. You better run. Better run. You better run. Better run. All of God's children got a race to run. They got a race to run. Listen. Now, the governor, he's a nice man. I don't say I'm talking about him. Well, I'm his, and I'll tell him if they tell me to tell him. If I'm provided the opportunity to tell him, I'll tell him. He was so nice and so kind about it, saying about the counties that was in the bad zone and the bad area and something other like that, and the counties that evacuating and everything, and the counties where ain't got no school and something other tomorrow. Now listen. If you know your children ain't got no school, don't you carry people. Don't you carry them children on people's school talking about, I'm going to carry mine anyway. You going to go to jail. You ain't going to worry about the storm because the state can take care of you. Don't you carry them children in no school tomorrow talking about no, it ain't storming yet. Listen, and then time to get stuck in the school in the storm, here come you. Why they ain't cancel it? You can't please people for the sick of life. You can't. So this what you do. And I'm telling you, Henry McMaster couldn't tell you because, see, y'all will sue him for hurting your feelings and all kind of things they can think about. They sue people. Y'all can think of some of the craziest things to sue people. But listen, he couldn't tell you like I'm going to tell you. Don't you carry your rub out there, carrying them children no school, talking about, well, I got to work. Well, it ain't the school fault you got to work. They ain't apply for you that job. You did. You understand? Now, you got all the rest of the night and part the morning. Listen, let me tell you something else. If you know your child is too young to stay home by themselves, don't start tomorrow talking about no latchkey kid. Let me tell you something. You can't run the jail you go. You won't worry about no batteries and water because the jailhouse got plenty of all of that. You understand? Matter of fact, that's all they got, water. I ain't never been, don't look to go, everything like that. But y'all already know it's September. Don't start all that fussing about, Lord, they done closed the school and yeah, they done this and they reversing the roads. Time somebody get hurt. Well, why they ain't done it sooner? They doing it sooner and y'all still carrying on. Hollering and fussing and carrying on. Listen, don't start that. Just do what the people say do. You understand? And then, Lord, God forbid, Florence don't come. Done all of that, and ain't no storm ain't much come. Let me tell you something. Can't nobody tell which way the storm coming. Nobody but Jesus. And y'all ain't asking him, don't look like, because you're steady looking at the weather report. and talking about the people. They ain't know. You know why they ain't know? They assuming. You know why they assuming? Because they don't know. All they can go on statistics. The Lord got it all in his hand. If you want to know the true answer, ask the Lord and wait on the answer. Now, McMaster couldn't tell you all of that. But Miss Beulah May don't mind. You understand? I'll get you straightened out and straighten up. You got that? We ain't playing no games. You understand? Now listen, you know them children gonna be home tomorrow? And you know they eats. You know they eats. I bet not hear nothing about no hungry children at home tomorrow. If they're old enough to left to the house, left them. If they ain't old enough and you can't find no babysitter, boop, you it. You is the babysitter. Listen, it ain't nobody's fault. You done went and had all these turner children. Now you blaming the school because the school can't get them because the storm coming. What? Is it the school fault you had all these children? Little doorsteps? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? That's your problem. So what you're going to have to do if you're working is call in. That's what you're going to have to do. If you can't find no babysitter and you can't find nobody willing to keep them, because they're your children. After all, they is your children. If you can't find nobody to keep them, listen, keep them yourself. You the winner. They're your children. Ain't no need to start that complaining. You can't get your check straight and you got to get all this, that, and the third. Well, you have to get your bail money straight. You left them children home and know they ain't supposed to be there. Here's another thing. When they open up them shelter, don't go in there looking for no shrimp Alfredo and shrimp scampi, and you don't eat certain things. You got allergy. If you know you got allergy, you know you allergic to something, you pack you a snack bag. Them people pack basic stuff for shelter. That's why it's called shelter, not home. Ain't no Frigidaire. They bringing them meals in. Don't get in there, I don't eat such and such, and I don't want such and such, and I don't do this, and I don't do that. Don't do that, baby. Don't do it. McMaster couldn't tell you all that. People getting nervous when a storm start coming. Or they get to run the highway, you can tell a storm coming. People just going all which way. I see somebody turning into the wrong lane, wide open, the wrong way. Where you going? Nowhere. Y'all better slow down. Slow down, our child. The storm ain't gonna come till the time, and if the Lord say so. So don't be holding no meteorologists accountable. Oh, they ain't know what they talking about, and they ain't know this, and they ain't know that. They dumb. I can do that job. Well, why you ain't apply? If you could have done it, you should apply for it. Nobody didn't know how you feel and everything like that. You understand? Water, battery. Oh, listen, share this your video, share the video, because I want everybody to know exactly what Governor Henry McMaster meant when he was talking to you. He talked to you in a dignified manner, but you can't talk to everybody dignified. You understand? McMaster say, everybody, please, everybody, when they start this highway reversal, just please comply with what's going on. All the traffic is going one way and everything like that. That's what he was saying. I'm saying to myself, you can talk to these people like that if you want to. They could be out there on the highway this erratic. Look at him. He trying to talk to the people. He said, now listen, these evacuations is not voluntary. They're mandatory. It's mandatory that you leave these areas that have been declared to be disaster areas. You know what? Somebody could be at their house tomorrow in them disaster area with their foots cock up on their table drinking a beer. Well, do it if you want to. You understand? Can stay down there if you want to, but the people trying to fix the highway where you can come, don't even much put the children out of school where it can turn into a shelter, then you be the last one at the 9th hour banging on the door. Woe is me. Or the police. Now the police got to come and get you out the house. You and your 5 babies, your baby daddy and his mama, all of them got to get all of them out the house and travel along the road. Let me tell you something. The highway patrolmen, they got families too. They people love them too. Don't start all that. Just go on and do it from the start with. That's all you got to do. That's all. That's another thing. Thank you, Lord. This water. Y'all is carrying on ridiculous about this here water. 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 Water, Lord. Water. You carrying on ridiculous. Fighting about water. What? What is you fighting? Is you all right? You fighting over what? You cussing somebody out over $2 pack of water? Is you all? Now, if it been a Pepsi Cola, then I can see. But some water? Listen, y'all going buying all this water. I see people got in the bucket 4 and 5 and 6 and 8 and 10 package of water. Nothing but water. I'm just so disappointed. These better not be no Christians fighting about this water. Water, Lord. Water. Now, you know what run out your spigot, baby? You know what run out your spigot in your kitchen? In the kitchen sink? You know what run out it? Water. Water run out your kitchen sink. Your water ain't hooked to no electricity. So you should be fine. You understand? Unless you got a well. Now, you got a well, that's different. But you ain't got to fight over it, baby. Don't do that, baby. Don't get out here in these streets making yourself look like a spit-shine fool. Don't do that, baby. Whoo! Lord, have mercy, Jesus. So, this is my problem. When the storm done pass, guess how many kids you can have? 10 and 12. You ain't gonna drink none of that water. You're just getting it because everybody else getting it. Bread. How much sandwich can you make? Vienna sauces. Now, Vienna sauces is good. I love Vienna sauces, and I love Vienna sauces over some grits, breakfast grocery, and everything like that. But y'all ain't going to drink all that water. You don't drink all that water when the storm don't come. How you figure you're going to drink all that water now? You're not going to drink it. And you just study buying it. You know you ain't going to drink all that water. And fighting, Lord. Eating the store just flat out fighting. Teaching your children what to do when a storm comes. Fight. Well, I think I'm finished with all of that part. Let you know what McMaster meant. Don't go in these people's store showing off and acting a donkey. You understand? Act with some sense and some dignity. You understand? If you don't know what it is, look it up. Google it. You Google everything else. Look up sense and dignity and act like you got one out the two. My Lord of mercy. But as it is in the natural, so it is in the spirit. You understand? You see how we scrounging, trying to find water and trying to find bread and trying to find something other to snack on and all different kind of candle and light and thing. When the spiritual storms show up, us look the same way. Scoundering, looking for an answer. When us got the answer right here in the Bible. The Bible declares that we ought to prepare for war in the time of peace. Now, why are we running, not ripping and running, trying to buy all that water? Trying to buy the people out, Jesus. And listen, gas, it going to be $5 a gallon soon. $5 a gallon. Now, watch now. That same gas, they'll say, this is what they're going to say. They're all well bust. They steady busting. Y'all praying for the storm. Y'all better be praying for the all well. Because next week, y'all going to be carpooling. If y'all don't get to praying for them all well, you can be carpooling next week. You be carpooling next week. Because gas going to be $10 a gallon. You know y'all got them big blessings. Them big trucks with the V8 engine. Them whoop, 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 whoop. You could be catching a ride. You ain't going to be able to afford all that gas to get to work. I'm telling you, the RTA going to be busy next week. Carrying people to work. Y'all better be praying for them all wells. But prepare now. Get yourself together for the storm. Make sure you share this video because I need the people to know